I know this works. We are ready. I'm excited. This is one of my favorite games. Been quite some time since I've played it. Yeah, put that. Actually, can I put that here? Yeah, we can do that. Nah, we'll keep it there. Yeah, we'll keep it. No, better idea, better idea. We'll do this. And then we'll do that. Yeah. Now we're gonna change over. What was I say? It was like, we're not gonna change over? I mean, you guys can see what I'm looking at, but if I can't see what I'm looking at, we're gonna have a problem here. Been some time since I played this game. I want to say the last time that I got a full playthrough in was all the way back in... maybe 2010? It's been a long time. This is such a great game. This is such a great game. Oh, yeah. Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. I don't remember exactly when this game dropped, but I do know that it definitely has to be in the conversation for greatest lineups that a console has ever had in games. I don't know if any other console is going to have such firepower attached to it for its longevity. And what I mean by that is, during the PlayStation 2's run, they probably set the stage with some of the greatest characters, the greatest stories. You could almost single-handedly come up with a Mount Rushmore or an Elite 8, I would say, of characters and games and everything. You got Jak and Daxter, Sly Cooper, Ratchet and Clank. What else was on there that was big time? I mean, Crash Bandicoot was always around. You had another run with some Spyro games. Like, Sony was fucking kicking ass, man. Sony was kicking some ass with the games that they were pumping out. And I would say, outside of the wonderful Italian plumber Mario on Nintendo, the Blue Blur Sonic on Sega, and depending on when this game came out, I would have to say our favorite Spartan 117 Master Chief. Sony had the dudes, man. Sony had the dudes. They had it. They had it all, man. They fucking had it all. Oh, the good old memory card thing. Oh, this brings back so many memories for the first time playing this game.
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father
I love this game so much.
My fathers failed to find. Who were the precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet?
I don't even know if that question ever gets answered. No, wait. That's not true. That's not true.
And why did they vanish?
That
I have asked.
We will get to. We're gonna play all the games. We're gonna play Jak 1. We're gonna play Jak 2. We're gonna play Jak 3. We're gonna play the PSP Jak game. There's a lot of games to play for Jak.
Tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy, oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway?
I haven't watched this intro in so long. I forgot what Daxter, and not to spoil it, I forgot what Daxter actually looks like.
So it seems the answer begins not with careful research.
It must have been, it's gotta be almost 15 plus years since I've seen this intro. Alright, I won't keep talking, this is important. Listen, we're like in a library.
Hey! Jak, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Also, you can't skip this stuff. If I wanted to, you can't skip this stuff. And I'm not going to, because it's great. It's really, really great. So good. I think that's Gaul and Maya, I think.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
The lurkers. Oh, the lurkers.
What are we doing here anyway, Jack? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? Jack, I think we're in trouble!
This whole scene lays out the whole storyline for so much stuff.
I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened!
And it puts together the perfect duo.
Okay, okay. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Oh, man. That's so great. Hey, Samos.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me! Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right, and then
And Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the three sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while.
Whatever will we do?
The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield.
There's Kira.
I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer? You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
So then with that, the adventure begins. And I just love this duo so much. In the first game, you know, Jack, he's a mute, can't talk. You got Daxter, he's comic relief, and he just brings it for everything. And I will say, it was a different time back then. It was a different time back then, the way that jokes and boundaries were pushed a little bit. I want to say this game is rated E for everyone. And And there's a couple of things that I would say that maybe would push it to T rating. Maybe push it to the T rating.
This device is a communicator.
The second and third game are definitely rated T. That's we'll talk about that another day. But we're playing the first one today. It's been a long time since I played this game. Oh, good old Precursor Orbs.
These floating egg-shaped things are Precursor Orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
It wouldn't be a collectathon if we didn't have floating eggs or rings or something around to be able to pick up. It's gotta be gems, it's gotta be rings, it's gotta be orbs. What else is there to pick up? Rupees. There's our power cell.
Power cell, the most important precursor artifact you can find.
Yeah.
You can collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-Grab Zoomer.
Also, I do like the fact that in this game, while the UI is a little basic, I think it's perfect because it tells you exactly what you need. All of the buttons from square, triangle, and X, you press them and it brings you right to not only total count, but exactly where you're supposed to go. Obviously, all of those are grayed out, so you don't really know. I think if you happen to do something for like half of the quest to get the power cell, it should tell you. And then obviously our scout flies, which Kira will talk about in a second. They're in those boxes right there that we just gotta break open. I remember seeing this every single time with that little memory card slot in the left-hand side. Every time you did something, I was like, oh, sweet. Like, look at that. When the following icon appears, your progress is being saved. While this icon is on the screen, do not remove the memory card. And I was like, yeah. And I think there's only like one time where like, I think the power went mid-save and I was like, please don't be corrupt. Thankfully, it wasn't corrupt. Would have been nightmare because, oh, we're gonna get to that part of the game where it's not, I don't want to say not fun, but it's a little more difficult than it needs to be. I thought you really only break those by, oh, okay, so I can break them with the uppercut or a full smash. Yeah, full smash. And a power cell. All these animations are great. All Daxter dancing. I don't want to ruin it, but my favorite one.
I'll bet if you collect all 7 in each area, you can find even more power cells.
For those following along at home, you'll know when I like a game and when I'm like really like, yeah, this is awesome. And then look, we're far away, right? And they actually have the level in the background, like, loaded out. Like, again, like, this was, I want to say, one of the newer games that I had gotten on the PlayStation 2 the first go-around, and it was a big jump. It was a big jump to go from the PS1 to the PS2, what the games could do, how big the games were, how much longer the games were.
Break boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them.
Now look, for some of you out there, you'd be like, what do you mean? Like, this guy, you can kind of tell, like, it's pixely here or there. Yeah, but, like, it looks so much cleaner and better than a PlayStation 1. Like, this is a big jump. This is a big jump. And again, I actually paid $60. I don't even know if this game was $60. I paid my money and got a full game, not a third of a game. Blue Eco, all my Eco, all Eco, this is my favorite Blue Eco. Gotta go fast.
Notice how each blue eco cluster you pick up increases the time you can use its power.
Open up the door, Blue Eco.
This is a precursor door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling blue eco through your body.
Eco.
That's a blue eco vent. More concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of blue eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
I miss all the eco events. I miss all the eco things that Kind of got left behind in the first game, I don't know. Power cell. Just watch Daxter. When we collect the power cells, just watch Daxter. Jak does pretty much the same thing all the time. Daxter.
Those little green balls of energy on the ground are a type of eco. Pick up 50 small green ecos or one big green one to increase your health.
That's right, the health. I was like, the health. I don't know how they like decided what the health was gonna be, but it's like it's kind of weird. Kind of weird.
Then jump again in the air to reach even higher ledges.
Let's see if I. Oh, that's right, triangle. Oh, why is it inverted controls? It's that little, like, he puts his visor down and, like, you look through, but, like, why would you, I don't understand why it would be inverted controls. Not like I'm flying a plane. Flexing. Brings it on down. Obviously, before I go, check to make sure that I got everything. Missed 6 precursor orbs.
Great! You found all of the power cells on the island.
I did.
Come back to the warp gate so I can bring you back to the lab. Hurry up!
I will once I find these missing precursor orbs that I somehow just didn't get. This is the intro stage. We'll see, the camera kind of moves somewhat fast. I haven't played this game in a while, but like, can't be missing precursor orbs off the start. We got how many of these suckers do I gotta collect in total? I got 2,000. I got 2,000 to collect over everything right now, so we gotta make sure we get these things. Make sure we get these things. Blue eco. Also, it helps having the blue eco because just running. Oh no, that's gonna kill me. Oh, it didn't. Aha! Good thing I fell. What? Let's say, like, where the hell is that last orb? Yeah, there you go. Again, it wouldn't be a collectathon if you didn't get everything. Have to get everything in a collectathon. 100%ing it is the objective. Ow. That's right, you can... When I open up more portals, it'll have more destinations. Right now, we can only go to Samos's.
Good training, boys, but that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
They're no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jak? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away, then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco-collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
So, I would have to say as a kid, the one thing that I did appreciate was that Naughty Dog, who also made Crash Bandicoot, threw in these little things here or there, like this plant that would eat you in Crash, but here Samos trains it as its own.
Some brave adventurers you two are. Back already and without clearing my block eco-harvesters. They're on the far side of the beach, boys. Now, get moving!
I will say, you know, now... Oh, camera angle. Where the hell's the door? Oh, there it is. A lot of things would just happen and, like...
Hello?
You wouldn't know what to do, and like here it'd be like, hey, like this is what it looks like, this is where you kind of want to go. We're not going to tell you exactly how to get there, but we're going to give you like a general idea of what to look for. And now we explore Sandover Village. Jak kind of like feels like he's like on ice a little bit, the way that he moves. Oh, that's right, that's the boat that'll take me back to Misty Island.
Hey! It looks like scout flies are always in red boxes.
What's this guy gotta say? I think he's the mayor?
No, don't tell me that you two have problems as well. The first I hear of monster sightings near the village, and now this. See those gears up there, boys? See them? See how they're not moving? That means our village has no power. The eco beam coming from the jungle temple has been interrupted. And boys, everyone's too frightened to go out and find out what's happened.
Did you pay the bill?
Yeah. oh, you're funny. Now look.
Daxter's very funny.
If you two fix the
He's very funny.
I'll give you a power cell. Oh, and another thing. If by any chance you're interested in making a contribution to my re-election campaign, I might be willing to part with yet another power cell. The minimum contribution is a very modest 90 precursor orbs.
You know, for everybody wanting precursor orbs, that currency is literally just laying around out and about. Pretty easy to access. Alright, what's this old man want?
Well, hello there, my dear boy. You've caught me at a most inopportune moment. I was to set off on my journeys yesterday, but I seem to be a spot short on the old precursor orbs. I would have pledged my
it's gotta be a currency.
90 of them, but I gather that your young friend, you know, the little annoying, miserably ugly one, might have just pilfered them as a sort of a spot of fun. Anyway, would you be kind enough to loan your dear old uncle 90 precursor orbs so he can get underway? I would offer you a power cell in return.
It's almost like power cells are useless to some of these people, but it's all about the orbs. Hey, look, there's a precursor orb right here. Walk outside. Open your eyes. Let's see, what does this dude got for us?
Hey! Little furry dude! Oh, I thought for a moment you were my muse.
Your what?
Haven't you ever seen a muse before? It's a little glowing squirrel about your size, full of spunk, and crazy as a lark.
Oh, I get it. Like a sidekick.
As a matter of fact, without my muse, I just can't sculpt. But with her around, I see beauty in everything, you know? Right now, I couldn't chisel my way out of a box. I think she ran away to that Misty Island. Huh.
I don't know how you got to Misty Island when it's all water to get there.
Wait a minute! We are not going back to Misty Island! Are we?
You're damn right we are. Come on, we gotta explore the danger zones. To the beach. Let's go to the beach. So what's it like? Unlike, oh. Unlike Spyro, killing enemies, I think they just give you health. Where in Spyro, if the first time around they'll give you gems, and the next time around they would give you, well, it depends on which Spyro game you play. In the first game, you have to collect enough of those silver orbs, and I think you get health? Lurkers. What happens if I get 50 and I'm full health? I guess that's just like another health piece. Hey, there we go. Gotta get the scout flies. Oh, I forgot. That guy's got some range. I better just activate the pelican. Just... Yeah, go ahead. Pick up the power cell already. Need the cannon to keep shooting over here. Come on, shoot right here, cannon. There we go.
All right, treasure.
Come on, get better aim, man. There we go, there we go.
All right, more orbs.
Getting close to that first 90, so I can go, I don't want to say haggle, but go give them to one of the many people asking for 90 orbs.
To trade for a power cell. Let's get back and make the switch already.
Damn. Rock and roll air guitar. Ding. I'm interested to see how many animations they actually made. When I was a kid, I never really counted or noticed them being overused, but maybe I'll pick up on something now on the second time around about how many they use. Maxed out on health. There's Samos's. Oh yeah, so that's all I gotta do. It's just straight green eco too. So if I were, again, just for purpose of it, like if I just took a beating right here, right? Go ahead, hit me again. Yeah, then I can just jump right in here and bang. Get the health back. I don't think I'm gonna get the orb right away. I think I gotta go back to Samos. Or maybe... Nope, get it right away. Flexing. Saw flexing earlier.
Well, I see that you two have finally decided to unblock my collectors. I would offer my congratulations, but you have so much to do, I won't waste your time. By the way, if things don't work out, Daxter could always get a job controlling the village rat problem.
I think I can make that jump. Nah, there's gotta be another way up there. Lurkers. Most enemies are pretty much a one hit other than like the boss fights. Like, look at this, like, the designs of the levels, you know, all the interactions that going on. Waterfall, the giant windmill. I don't know what the fuck that thing is all the way out there floating in the air. Kind of looks like a power cell. A very good looking game. PlayStation 2 standards, a very good looking game. Let's see. Yeah, there's a lot of them to grab here. All right, 150. Okay, okay. We can check that. We can check that for 150. I will say for collectathon purposes, like I'm already at 6% total, and I haven't like scratched the surface at all when it comes to the story and all the other locations that you have to find. But it goes fast for everything. I wonder if it's no, it's not going to give me the total amount of power cells, which is weird. It gives you all of the precursor orbs, but it won't tell you the total amount of power cells. Huh. The robot. It even has the robot noises too. Oh, that's right.
Poles out from below.
I do the uppercut. Yeah, that's what I gotta do. The uppercut. Ow. Oh, hey. Come on now. There we go. Now I just gotta do the same thing over here. Yeah. So we have a few good moves. Really, square and circle are your only two attacks. Square is going to be a punch. Circle is going to be kicks. If I'm on the ground, circles like that. Squares like that. Square you can do like a combo. You can if you hit square, X, and then square again. Or you can jump and hit square. And then obviously when you're in the air, more kicks. Which kind of like keeps you suspended in air a little bit longer.
Hey, seagulls! Let's buzz them for kicks.
God, how much... Again, since Jak doesn't talk, Daxter fills all of the dead air. All of the stuff that goes on. He's got a comment for everything. And again, that's what the comic relief is supposed to be. Remember, I was comic relief on a radio program back when I was in Monmouth. Shout out MU. Oh, I guess this was supposed to help me get up here. Then the other one's gonna get me. Yeah, gonna get me up here. Yes, I was. That's right. I was the comic relief. I would say, in terms of where I learned my comic relief, I gotta give mad props to Daxter. Mad props to Daxter. He's the OG comic relief. But I will say my co-hosts were not mutes. They had opinions. They had things to say. I was just there to be the jokester. Jak can't say anything. Which I would be interested to know if they were ever thinking about giving Jak a voice in the first game, because he gets one in the second and third game. I wonder what it would have been. I wonder what it would have been. Nice one, Blue Eco. Go away, I need this. Gotta go fast. No! There we go.
Good job. Now beat me down here by the egg.
I don't even remember what that lady was for. Like, what exactly...
might want to talk to the bird watcher and see if we scramble that flood egg.
Was there a power cell over there before? It's completely just run by a power cell? No! Alright, we gotta climb back up again. So we have 4 types of eco. You get introduced to 2 right off the bat, and then the other 2 you get a little bit later.
Good job. Now meet me down here by the egg.
Hey, give me a second there, Grandma. Got power cells and other things to pick up. Oh, it's my favorite, the dunk. Oh, I love that. That's my favorite. Out of all the animations, that's my favorite. Really? I picked up a scout fly and then I didn't get the power cells right next to it? I gotta open my eyes.
Oh my! I hope the poor dear's okay. Here's a power cell for your valor.
Oh no! No!
Look, isn't that cute? It thinks you're its mama.
Ah! I'm not your mom! You see any feathers here?
Oh, love at first sight. Oh. Listen, boys, I'll take this little chick back to the village with me and work with the sage to take care of her.
You know, maybe I'm just realizing this now, but like, that lady wasn't, like, I don't know, maybe I thought she was wearing a hat before. That's not a hat. It's like a bird head that she's, like, made out of, like, yarn or whatever. And I'm now looking at it like, oh, you one of those crazy bird people. It wasn't some yellow hat. It was a bird head. Makeshift bird head. Alright, I want to get rid of these lurkers shooting these bombs at me. No, no. Let's see, I need... Alright, I need blue eco so then I can use the jump pad. Oh, actually, I might have to do some backtracking here. Right? Yeah. Alright, so I actually can't get to that now. So I actually have to go to... I gotta light the beam. Not talking about the Sacramento Kings here, but I gotta light the beam. So then I can get blue eco to... the village.
Auga! Auga! Die for those orbs, Jack! Die!
Camera angle's kind of funky here, to where I don't know if I'm like low enough to get the orbs. Also, he can't hold his breath forever, so I'm assuming that if I just stayed down there, I would drown. Do I just kick him? I just kick him, and he spits it out.
Quick! We have to get to the power cell before the pelican scoops it up again!
How are we gonna do that? He's already over there. I'm almost certain he's gonna get it before me. Oh, or not. Superstar. Daxter's got the dance moves of a superstar. Alright, so... Chase the seagulls? That's really an objective? Okay, then. guess they might lead me somewhere. Kind of just fly everywhere though. Like, where exactly am I? Where am I chasing them to? Ah. End a power cell. Oh, we still haven't met one of my favorite characters in the game.
They caused an avalanche. Let's check it out.
What the hell was that, though? That way. I think that was over yonder. I will say, growing up, I do know, and they probably kept it exactly the same, that the game does get a little glitchy. Sometimes you're kind of falling on nothing, or you're trying to catch something and you don't, but it looks like you did. So the main thing is, like, if I'm moving at a certain speed and I kind of like turn, sometimes Jak feels like he's like running on ice. Alright, now I can head on over, because I can't do that part. I've never even looked at the options before about what's even available in there. Didn't need to. We knew what was going on. Actually, I'm just curious. If inverted controls vibrations on, play hints are on, language is English, okay. Graphics option. Center screen aspect ratio, very, very basic. Sound settings. Sound effects, music, speech. Yeah, it's so basic. It's so basic. Oh, you didn't need, there was nothing like, you didn't need anything else. Like, no subtitles. That's something that's like not in here. That's, oh man, that's really kind of crazy to think about. Subtitles are like huge in games now. And back then it was like, I guess subtitles weren't really that's so weird. Everything now has subtitles. Like, everything has subtitles. Really kind of shocked that that's not there. Blue Eco. Always gotta get the Blue Eco. I think I'll make it to this box before my Eco runs out. Only 3 scout flies? Oh, now I'm back in the village. Oh, I can start trading. How many orbs do I have? 65, 165. Get another 15 and I can go buy 2 power cells from some peeps. No, no, oh, no. Don't want to go in the water and get eaten up. Let's see if I can maybe go the whole game without dying. Alright, let's see if I can actually do that. I'll probably fall into a hole at some point and be like, damn it. But I'd really want to see if I can get through this whole game without dying. Nice. Alright, I can go buy power cells from a couple people, because I'm pretty sure everything and everyone is always 90. The hell did I just trip over? What was that? What the hell was that? Is the bird lady? Where is she? Alright, let's go talk to the 90 orbs for a power cell.
Back to make the trade. Good, jolly good. Hey, you have the precursor orbs that we agreed on? I hope you put this hard-earned power cell to good use. Cheerio, ta-ta, bye-bye.
I remember when I first got this game, and you like, the big booklets that the game came with, like, I think I have my I think I have Mega. So obviously, like this for the Xbox One, but you'd have the whole case, and then inside of it also was flipped. I don't know when they started putting the discs on the left side, but they used to always be on the right side. The disc used to always be on the right side. And on the left side would be this big booklet that had like all this information. But in some games, they would give you like additional things. Like I remember I got a map. I got like a big map of like the first level for this one. Sometimes they had posters in there and other cool stuff. Back in Jersey, though, the map. Show it to you, but I don't have it here. Oh, I gotta get these guys into the pen. Yeah, old Farmer Brown's sleeping on the job. Oh. Yeah. No, no, no. Yeah, there you go. I don't even need to talk to this guy. I already know what he wants. Get out of here. This fly came in. Try to watch me play Jak and Daxter. He's doing more flying in than me and watching Jak and Daxter. There we go. Alright, one more. One more cow-looking thing. It's like half cow, half bull. Maybe it's just a bull, I don't know. Should be all of them. I don't see... Nope. One more. Uno más. Wonder if I don't have to kick it again, it'll just keep going. Yeah, once you kick it once, it looks like it... Huh.
That lazy farmer owes us a power cell.
Yes, he does.
Ah, well done, my boy. You actually got those flea bags back into the pen. Now I can sleep in peace. Take this power cell for your trouble.
Nice. You know, I'm pretty sure there's a lot more comfortable places to sleep, or comfortable positions, but I guess old Farmer Brown is just gonna sit there, hunched over, put a lot of stress on his back. Forbidden Jungle. Also, big thing to note here, big thing to note. Right around this time was when they started to move away from load screens for levels, so where you could walk to different places and it was like a seamless transition. So like, we just entered a whole nother level. The hell is this? I don't know if that's something special or not. We just entered a whole nother level and like, no load screen, no wait time, no nothing. You know, now, obviously games are so much bigger. You have to crawl through little cracks or crevices. You maybe have to like wait for some type of like animation or transition to take place, but really just gonna walk on over and boom, we're already part of another level. Now, it could be that with all these rocks that are blocking it, like, I would have to say that the rest of the level over there, while I can see a little bit of it, is probably disappeared. And now this all part of the level has loaded up. But again, another big thing that the PlayStation 2 brought was that was now taking place. Instead of sitting there saying, oh, we're gonna go to the next level, then loading, and then you're just sitting there and you're waiting and you're waiting and you're waiting now, and it's like, nope, we're getting you right into the action. No waiting at all. Oh, I know what those things are. Those are the magnifying glasses that you have to use, or the lenses, I should say, that you have to use to angle the eco. Gotta angle the eco so then you can actually... Yeah, now it's all coming back to me now. right over me. Yeah, where's... Eco starts somewhere. Over here? Oh, yeah, right here. Oh, don't hit those. This is our Crash Bandicoot Green Nitro crates. Except in this game, it's full of dark eco, so that's a no-no. That is a no-no. Yeah, once I do something, this will open up. So I'm pretty sure I gotta go inside there, hit a button, turn the eco on, then come back down. The beam will then be pointing to a certain spot. And I gotta make sure. Here's Scoutfly. I think I gotta go. Is this the level where I can catch the fish? Yeah, I think so. Huh. The infamous fisherman. When I was a kid, I could not do this at all. I was so bad at it. I spent hours, days, weeks just trying to get this one thing done.
Nothing to talk about. Them monsters patrolling the ocean took a bite out of me fishing rig. And now they're gobbling up me catch. No matter what I try, I can't seem to catch a single fish in this river.
Woo! Maybe it's your breath.
You think you can do better? Try scooping up river fish with a tiny net. I'll give you a power cell if you can catch 200 pounds of them critters. And then I'll let you and Shrimp here use my speedboat to get to Misty Island.
Miss Island, that's right.
You want to try the challenge?
That's right. There were two things that I had to get out of this, and I could never get to Misty Island because it was so fucking difficult.
Two types of good fish to catch: 1 pound fishies and 5 pound fishies.
Don't get the eels though.
If you miss 20 pounds of good fish, then I'm gonna take me net back from you. There are poisonous eels in this river.
Don't get the eels.
Catch even one of them boogers, and you'll
the
poison the
whole
whole
lot.
catch.
Yep, whole lot's done. All right, we're gonna try to make sure we miss 0.
Here comes a big one.
All right. The eels, they just speed up and come out of nowhere too. Oh, no.
Steady, boy.
No, no, no. Haven't missed any yet. No! Spoke too soon.
Here comes a big one. Steady, boy.
No! No. Oh, no. See, this is where I'm...
Looks like you could use a...
Stop, stop, stop. No, no, no. Oh, jeez. You know, just give me the eel. No, I'm not missing. I'm not missing any fish. No way. I'm not missing any fish. Hell no.
Here comes a big one.
I don't know how many pounds of fish, like obviously it's like if you miss 20, but like the game just keeps generating enough to where like you can... Alright, 49 right now. Alright, gotta pick up the pace a little bit. Alright, yep, yep. 93, alright, we're looking good. Ooh. Oh. All right. Nope. Go away, eels. Oh, that was a fish for a second. Oh, it's just straight eels right now. Straight eels. Big one. No. Come on, just give me a couple more big ones. Like 200 pounds. No! Oh, no! I was on 163. Damn it. You're gonna fight monsters. You're gonna jump over pits of dark eco. You're gonna do all sorts of crazy adventures. Hardest part of the game, catching fish. I remember I was like, really the first level, the hardest thing I'm gonna have to deal with is catching fish.
Steady, boy.
Alright, we're looking good at 102, about halfway there.
Here comes a big one.
I don't know how I was able to grab that, but I did. No!
Steady, boy.
We're starting over. Not missing. I have gotten all 200 once without missing one. And the sucky part is like you can't like do it over to like try to beat it again. And then who knows? There might be an achievement on the PS4 thing that says if you catch all the 200 fish. I mean, I doubt it maybe, but hell, you never know. It's also about pride. I'm fishing for my pride right now. Not just for a power cell and a trip to Misty Island. Alright, 96, 96. More big ones, couple more big ones. Alright, here comes all the eels. You know that, yep, big one right there. Alright, I'm at 152, 157, 162.
Steady, boy. Hold steady. We're almost there.
We're almost there, come on. This is the home stretch right here.
You did it!
Yeah, let's go. 200 pounds, didn't miss anything.
Here's the
nice.
And you can use my boat at the village dock.
Well-deserved power cell and a trip to Misty Island. And the dunk to finish it. Let's go. Let's go. And then the guy just sits here and laughs for the rest of the game that I caught all these fish for him. Only a couple tries there. We're back in 2005 or 6 when I did that. It was weeks to get all the fish. All right, yeah, I gotta go back this way now to get. Gotta get into that big building now. I love, like, when Blue Eco, like, brings stuff up and puts it all together. It's so cool. Just floats in the air, like. Open the door, Blue Eco. Alright. Well, actually, wait. Hang on. What's up here? I was like, something else is up here. I have a feeling. Oh, I'm gonna probably need that. Yeah. Beam me up, Scotty. I love the jump pads are so cool. It'll be even cooler once I get to the part where I can get to the cannon. I have access to the cannon. I think now that I've gotten that, once I press the button, it should go down. Nice little move around here. The underground levels, they obviously have a little bit of a load thing because it'll bring us inside a building. Okay, now I gotta go in through here. Oh, I gotta fight the, right? I think I gotta fight that big plant
so
thing.
we got a precursor launcher here, but you aren't powered up with the blue stuff. So it ain't gonna help us!
Oh! We're trying not to die here. I'm not trying to do stupid stuff and die. On later levels, listen, if I end up in later levels, that's one thing, but not early on. No thank you. Alright, got another 160. There's the power cell on top of the blue eco thing. Once I press that. Oh, bounce right there. And I need 20 power cells to make sure Kira has enough to activate the shield on the ship that she has.
Blue eco vents have been activated all over the world. I knew there was a way to turn them on. There must be places to turn on the other eco vents as well.
All right. Oh wait. Quick. Gotta get more blue ego. So I can make sure that I get all my precursor orbs. There we go. Now we're gonna fight the plant thing. I was like, I'm getting ready to fight this plant thing, but there it is, the big plant. Big plant monster. Gotta wait for them to... There we go. Ow. Now, we're not losing this stupid plant right here. No. And I love it. The good old 3 hits and you're dead routine. Ow. Oh, no. Three hits, you dead. Don't forget to jump on its head and get the power cells. Or power cells, get the precursor orbs out of its mouth. As a kid, I was like, kind of being petty. I was like, yeah, you did. And I just kept jumping on its head and I was like, oh, precursor orbs. Nice. Alright, so now we're back. And the beams should be up and ready to go now. To where I can now start using the... what's it called? The lenses to get them... not dying lurkers. Get my health up. I get 50 health so I can make sure that I have enough now. I will say the one thing that's kind of interesting is that no matter how much or how little Jak has for health, he doesn't like do anything different. Like in Spyro, what Sparks, like when he's yellow, you know, he's all bright and energetic. When he's blue, he's okay, but when he's green, it looks like he's sluggish and everything. And then obviously, if you get hit after that, he's like not there. But like for Jak, like you don't see anything. He's not like, you know, aching or wavering or anything. I think I'm one more away from getting a from a heart piece. Also, if I had to take a guess, I thought about it. I think they got their heart inspiration from, and again, the elf-like ears from a certain boy and his little, hey, listen! I think I can make this jump, or not. Oh, there's a power cell. Oh. We're moving, we're grooving, we're getting power cells at 18 power cells. Need 2 more, and I can use... Oh, it's a speeder. Some sort of... Basically just need to activate the shields. Ah, here we go. Here's the machine. And then once I get up there and I punch the buttons.
And break the mirror, diverting the precursor beam.
Scoutfly. The robot. Daxter with the robot. Wonder why this one's like dead. All the other ones, they come back to life, but that one's dead. Oh, come on. Just got my health up too. No. So I don't remember the camera being this wonky sometimes. It's a little sensitive. There we go.
Those tower doohickeys scattered all over the jungle must redirect the eco beam.
Tower
doohickeys. Let's go fiddle with them. Line up the beam by pointing it at the next tower.
And they just go from tower to tower until you shoot the beams all the way over.
The beam to find the next tower.
Yes, we can. Follow the yellow brick road.
We need to charge you up with that blue stuff to get this open.
And where was I'm trying to find blue eco that was close to that door. You know, I'm just gonna follow the beam. Make life a little bit easier. Follow the beam. I'm sure if I follow the beam, I'll end up finding blue eco somewhere, and it'll give me the ability to open the door. So I love the fact that they have that little dial on there. And, like, it aims, like, hey, like, go here, and, like, you'll be able to do this.
Let's go to the next tower and reconnect the beam there.
There it is. I thought I could make that jump. Damn. Guys just gonna sit here and chuckle for hours. Days, weeks, months. Good old inverted controls. I just played a whole Star Wars game in inverted controls, and sometimes I still think... Here's the thing. I guess they had to keep it inverted for everything, because again, I still believe that when I'm putting, like, if I want to look up, I look up. When I want to look down, I look down. But here, it's like, no, you hold down to look up and up to look down. It's like, you have to make the inverted controls for everything, but... Could've left it. Alright, before I leave... Connecting the eco beams is what I'm doing now, but open the locked temple door. That's the one that I need. Wait, how many? 13 precursor orbs. Okay. I want to be as efficient as possible when... Oh, that's no good. Oh, there's some precursor orbs here. Some of these plants are just dead. Launch pad. Oh, okay. Alright, that's where I would've gotten the blue eco from down there and then just run up the door. Got it. Good thrust right there. Key and Peele would be proud of that thrust. Alright. I know that this is gonna take me... But where the hell are these other orbs? Are they back in? I was at my brother's house not too long ago, and I watched him play this level, and we were having this exact dilemma of where are the rest of these precursor orbs? And now I'm having the same exact thing, but the ones that he missed, I got. So I don't know which ones that I didn't get that he didn't get. Oh, God. I'm just gonna use the blue eco as kind of like a little bit of a cheat here. Because by having the blue eco on me, it just attracts collectibles, which is nice. Pretty sure I got... What is that giant green thing out in the sky? What is that? I don't remember that when I used to play this game. Or maybe it was always there and I was just too oblivious. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, we're back down here. These? It was the exact one that I had to tell Justin about. I'm such an idiot. Of course! Of course, it's the same exact one that I remember telling Justin about, and I thought I got it already, and I actually didn't. Episode 3 of Past and Present Playthroughs podcast that I've created is actually going to feature my brother Justin as we talk about this specific game right here, Jak and Daxter: The Precursor Legacy. Check it out on the Podbean, and we're working on getting into other places as well. Dude, I literally was like, I'm pretty sure I got it. I'm pretty sure I got it. I'm like, I'm just thinking, I'm like, there's no way it's the same exact ones that the same exact ones that... Oh, that's right, you had to jump on a plant. But didn't you also... Justin, I'm pretty sure you actually were missing the ones there too. But I know for a fact the plants were the 5. Yeah, but I'm just like... I'm like, I got the plant ones. I'm like, is it... I'm like, it's not the other ones that he, like... And it was. It was. Light the beam, baby! Light the beam! Yeah, now the beams are connected. That means we're gonna collect another power cell. Oh, wait, we gotta go to my... We gotta get to my boy.
So tell that windbag of a mayor that he owes us big time for connecting the village energy beam.
Daxter's ruthless windbag of a mayor. Again, this game is rated E for everyone. There are some things that, in today's day and age, I have not gone to Misty Island yet. I was just working on my fishing skills. Wait, hang on. We got to get to my boy.
Collecting power cells.
I gotta get to my dude. There he is, my guy. How do I get that there again? Yeah. The goat. Hang on. I don't think there's any other. Yeah. I think he's only. What the hell kind of jump was that?
Wow! Check out that funky sculpture sitting on the rocks over there.
That's what we're going for. The goat, baby. I don't know what this thing's name is. If it has a name, we're just gonna call him the goat.
Good. You've collected enough, power cells to fuel my heat shield. Meet me by the entrance to the fire canyon by climbing the cliff behind the farmer's house. Bring the power cells, and hurry! My father says he's seen more lurkers around.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just like the port of the game on the PlayStation 4 and 5, or like, was it really this wonky back then? Like, I don't remember the controls not being, like, I don't want to say they were loose, but like, I'm not feeling tight controls in some things certain times.
This must be a precursor oracle like the sage always goes on about.
Oh, that's what
I
he's
hope they weren't as ugly in
Pre
person.
Precursor Oracle is what he's called.
Who awakens the oracle? Wait, one of you has the light within. From before time, I have watched and waited for the true hero to return. Present to me 120 precursor orbs.
Damn!
For each power cell I
Damn, come on!
120 precursor orbs.
Yeah. You're gonna have to wait, because I gotta go trade in the 90 for the people. Alright, so we know we can trade 120, so that's 240 right there. We gotta get the 90 from the mayor, and what's it called? Wait, aren't I supposed to get 2 power cells from him? Oil by movement. Yeah, I mean, since I just played Star Wars, like I'm kind of used to the inverted controls, but again, I will say it's not my favorite. I'm kind of shocked. I am kind of shocked that for a PlayStation 2 game, and I did check this earlier, that under the game options, there is no way to change the controls off of inverted. I am kind of shocked. Also, the options are very basic. Very, very basic. Alright, where's the mayor? You owe us 2 power cells.
Oh, what a wonderful sight! I thank you. The entire village will thank me. Boys, you have restored power to the village and guaranteed my re-election. And for that, my boy, you've earned a power cell.
Oh, you know why? Because that power cell... Oh, and the dunk! Alley-oop! That power cell was on... Which I don't understand why it didn't count here, but it actually counted on the, where is it? In the Forbidden Jungle. So now the Forbidden Jungle is complete. 100% there. 100, yeah. Alright, 90 orbs.
So, you want to make a contribution? Good.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what I want to make, a contribution.
Oh, it is a sizable contribution. I just hope this power cell adequately represents my gratitude.
And a dunk! Yeah, if you thought the dunk from Wade and LeBron was great, the dunk from Jak and Daxter is even better, in my opinion.
Hurry up with those power cells. I'm waiting at the head of
Calm down. I still gotta go to Misty Island. I gotta go to Misty Island first. Man, again, 21%, moving pretty quick through the percentages because I'm going for everything as much as I possibly can. Oh, it sounds like a scout flies down here. Yep. That's 7. Buzzing. We be buzzing. 23. Alright, now, since I've opened up the blue eco now, I'll actually be able to get to that launch pad from before. Because one of that eco vent is open now. Oh, I still realize I'm pretty low on health. I'm gonna go run over Samos's eco vents, get some eco, make sure that my health is up there so that I don't do anything stupid and die. Where are those vents? Oh, they're all the way over there? Eh, it doesn't matter. I gotta go that way anyway. I will say, sometimes when trying to fight enemies, like, I feel like I'm closer than I really am, and I don't actually make contact with them. Like, the depth perception is kind of wonky. Also, could be the monitor that I'm playing on. Again, who would have thought that a 32-inch Samsung Curve monitor would exist back in the day? I played this on, what, a CRT TV or whatever the hell, a Panasonic from like 1999. Oh, I loved on a launch pad. This is one of the coolest parts of the game, how they did this with the camera angles and everything. Bringing it up with a launch pad. Oh, I can't open that up until they shoot the, what's it called? Well, I'll actually have to do that part.
Oh, let's use the cannon to blow things up.
I didn't kill the other lurker yet. Thought I had to kill both of them first to get it. Alley. I will say we're starting to see repetitiveness. So it seems like there's the robot, the air guitar, flexing, tail shake, alley-oop. Maybe like 8 or 9 total animations. Alright. I just watched you do this not too long ago. Is it square to fire? X. There we go. Nice shot. Are there any more? Nah, they blew up all those other ones. Can't seem to turn the cannon any farther than that. Anyone's over here? No. Okay. Alright, how do I get off this thing? Alright, there we go. Oh, there's no eco over here. I gotta go... You think I can roll jump? Maybe I can roll jump. Come on, come on! Ah! Oh, no. No. That noise is the giant fish that'll eat you. Absolutely not. I died to that thing a handful of times when I was a kid, so... Not trying to do that anymore. I know what will happen if I stay in the water too long, so... I think these last 2 orbs should be... How many am I missing? Oh. Where the hell are you? Oh, you know what? They're probably on the way to Kira when I go up to the The molten... Oh wait, nope, I know where some are. I'm pretty sure there's some right there. Yeah, there's some right up there. Let me go back to that eco thing. Thankfully the water is shallow enough over here that I won't get eaten up. Shallow water is your friend, folks. There we go. Now I probably am a lot closer. Yeah, okay. Alright, been over there, been over there, been over there. Alright, to Misty Island, back to the wonderful world of Dark Eco. Oh, there's a couple... Random spots for precursor orbs. Just keep your head on a swivel. That's all I gotta say, is just keep your head on a swivel. You never know when you're gonna turn the corner and be like, oh, precursor orbs. Oh, that's right. I just realized that all the camera controls are inverted. Yeah, it's literally like if you were operating a camera. It's literally like if you're operating a camera, because when you operate, for those that would know, when you operate a camera, when you turn the rig to your left, you're actually pointing the camera towards the right, and when you turn it to the right, you're pointing it towards... Yeah, I might have a different appreciation for it and somewhat of a pass because I went to college to study that stuff, but for video game playing, fucking blows. No way around it other than that. Oh wait, isn't there someone else that I can trade? Oh no, I gotta find the Muse. That's what I gotta go to. But that's gonna be listed under the Misty Island thing. Yeah, that's what I gotta do. I gotta find the Muse. Take the boat. Where it all began, on Misty Island. Daxter's like, why? Why do we gotta go back? Oh, that's right. Is that Red Eco? Yeah, I think we also get to experience Red Eco for the first time here.
This place gives me the creeps! And trust me, it's a whole new experience when you're covered in fuzz!
Gives you the heebie-jeebies. Spooky. Did I miss that orb? I did. There we go, got it. Alright, now we get some tougher lurkers here. Yeah, I gotta hit these guys twice. Oh, there's the Muse!
Hey! I see the sculptor's Muse!
No! No, I almost had it! This is like chasing the guy in Spyro that, right? But he doesn't make any annoying noises, this thing. You just gotta chase after it. Dude, that... Oh, I'm gonna talk about that guy when I get to it, because Spyro the Dragon will be one of the games covered. Gonna have that done probably in the new year. My boy Ryan Waldis. It'll be a lot of fun. All right, now I gotta catch this thing. Whoa, who shot that thing? Ow! It's off. Don't fight the length, kid. Don't fight the length. I have a feeling it's just the same thing. He's in a pattern, but I'm pretty sure if I can jump to... Yeah, where is he? I'm pretty sure if I just jump down on him. Yeah, come here, you. Oh wait, oh that's right. Just like the fucking nana guy, he runs back. This thing's gonna run backwards. Over here. Ow. Alright, hey, if I line this up and I do a roll jump, I should. Oh, no, come back here, you. You know what, I better just go the way that it's supposed to go, because if I don't, he's gonna jump up somewhere. Wait, I just rolled right over him. Oh, come on. I must have missed him by a pixel there. Damn. Back here, you. Yes, got him. Throws him in the backpack. Your little satchel on your back. Everything gets stored in there. That guy isn't going to catch. Alright, we continue now. Alright, little blue eco.
Don't fall into the mist below us! Because I don't think we'll make it back.
Where was I? Yeah, I was gonna say, there is a way to go over this way, I just don't know. Need that. Oh, I need that blue eco. I think I can make that. Dragon guy. Go away. They're right there, like, I just feel like I was kind of like slipping and sliding a little bit. Sometimes it feels like Jak is on ice. I think now this will make it to where, yeah, they're at one hit now. Red eco, baby. Makes you more powerful. Nope. As the blue blur would always say, gotta go fast. Power lunch. Not fall in the water. Do not miss your jumps and do not fall in the water, folks. That is the last thing you want to do, because then you're going to hear the big fish eating sound. And I'm not trying to sacrifice myself for the greater good. Trying to go the whole game without dying here. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. I'm gonna miss a jump, and I'm gonna fall to my death. And it happened on Misty Island. Literally right I was saying it. Literally right as I was saying it. Like, hey, I want to make sure that I don't die. Play through the whole game not dying. And I fucking died. Damn it. Alright, well, there goes that. Alright, so one idiotic death. Alright, let's see. I can't believe that happened, literally mid-sentence. I'm like, I'm gonna go through the whole playthrough and not die. Die. Just my luck. Just my luck. I don't think there's any other way to go from up here. Is there any eco to collect? Oh, I gotta break that bone. F's in the chat for sure. It's just my luck. I was stupid and I went to go barrel when I didn't need to. There was no need for that. So stupid. We get a little. Oh yeah, that's right. We're gonna do the.
Remember what happened the last time we were here?
Yeah, a little battle royale action here.
Ambush, Jak!
Not sitting in my wooden or steel castle on Fortnite, just sitting there shooting rockets. You actually gotta fight people here. It's a fight. I mean, for the purple lurkers, it doesn't really matter, but the red eco really helps out for the bigger lurkers. Because they're 2 hits. You need to make sure that you hit them there. Yeah. Got them all. I think with red eco... Oh no, I'm not strong enough to blow these up. I gotta wait for them, the cannons, to shoot. Shoot the cannon over here already. Never mind, I'll have to go do it myself.
This place gives me the willies.
There's the Dark Eco Pit
okay?
that Daxter fell into. The iconic Dark Eco Pit that Daxter fell into. Tonight's featured event. The adventurer known as Jak, his trusty sidekick Daxter. Ow. There we go. Alright. Yeah, that red eco would have been a little bit more helpful once I walked out to fight those guys, but whatever. I don't know what I needed here. Gotta give him the old 1-2. Used to say that to my boy Peter. Say, Peter, when they're bigger, you gotta give him the old 1-2. So let's see, how many... I got a lot of power cells to get. The Muse obviously is done. I just have to bring it back to the Sculptor. Scout Flies, I only got 3 of the 7. How many Precursor Orbs? Oof. There's a lot. You got a lot to grab here. Just like every once in a while, it just gets a little glitchy. Why are they not rendering? Look like yellow, look like little mushrooms. I think this. Oh, the bike is here. A bike, as I call it. Yeah, the. Where is it? Then you gotta blow up all the lurkers that are flying. Oh, hello. Yeah, the camera is really starting to kind of get a little aggravating because I'll start to be falling and like I'm trying to spin it the other way and I'm not realizing that even though I have been kind of doing it inverted at certain points, my brain's just kind of like spin it this way real quick. Yeah, there it is. Whatever Kira's gonna call that thing, I don't even know. So I hear a power cell. I don't know what this power cell was for other than just exploration, normal exploration. Bouncing logs. Ow. Alright, I appreciate the game giving me a little health to make up for my stupidity there.
Do me a favor and keep away from those dark eco boxes.
And I reward the game back by doing that. Oh, that looked like that was gonna pass me. Alright, we got another life portion there. Alright, that's good, that's good. Alright. Should be something up here other than just enemies. Oh, it's the cannon, so then I can actually get power cell, and then I can finally get the rest of those precursor orbs. Little break dance right there. That's another one. Break dance.
I have to admit, I'm impressed.
Thanks, Samos.
You two didn't screw up. Now that the lurkers can't open that silo, they can't flood the world with dark eco and cause untold destruction. Wipe that ridiculous grin off your face, Daxter. The two of you have plenty to do. Get on with it.
Nice. Alright, is that all of the boxes? Yeah, all the boxes that I can see. Sweet. Alright, I'm pretty sure from this height I shouldn't die. I think there is a certain amount of, when you're, like, height, that if you are up there, like, what is some running and then, like, a little slide there? Like, iciness of that. Thud, 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 thud. Alright, how are we looking here on orbs? 97 out of 150, power cells, 2 more, and then obviously the last one, which is to collect scout flies. Alright, so we just gotta keep exploring. I'm pretty sure I can find... Some of the scout flies should actually appear when I get to the bike. Blue eco, please. I wonder, yeah, okay, so if you're using an eco and then you pick up another eco, it'll just go to that eco instead. Alright. I mean, no, just 2 of you. Alright, where's... Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of precursor orbs down there. Game? I was gonna say, I was like, did I just get glitched? Alright, let's see, is there anything else this way other than just... Probably be back to the beginning, I think. Yeah, it looks like we're just back to the beginning of where I was chasing the muse around, I think. Yeah, this is where the muse was before. Okay. To the bike!
Let's plow into those balloon lurkers and shred them!
The controls on this seem pretty smooth. Obviously, it's a little bit of a different story once I get to the, Is there a jump? Oh yeah, R1 is the jump. Hop right there, little R1 hop. Get the lurkers. Just get the lurkers. See, I think there's another one. Oh, you gotta come back down for me to get you. Slid off. Oh yeah, and then there's the bike animation, which it's its own thing. Because you're just on the bike, and then I think Jak just grabs it, Daxter dances. Yep. Pop goes the lurker.
Good! You stopped all the mind-dropping lurkers. They've been threatening the waters around our village for weeks. Bring your zoomer back to the transpad.
The zoomer, that's what it is. It's called the zoomer. Zoom, zoom. Alright, the zoomer. Okay. I'm calling it the bike. It is a bike, but the zoomer. Alright, I gotta get that power cell that's just floating in midair right there. mid-animation, just floating in the air, dancing and celebrating a power cell. Then just dropping straight to the ground. Alright, how we looking here? Alright, we need about, what, 31 more? 1 scout fly. I don't think it's anywhere around here. That's the one thing when it comes to collectathon games, where, like, you know, where did you go? Where did you not go? Did you pass it? Did you not get it because you need to do something else somewhere else? Also, there's no map in this game. Like, there's no mini-map or anything. It's just straight-up exploration. You just kind of gotta backtrack and just walk around in hopes that you either A, discover a new path, or B, remember, oh yeah, I couldn't do this before. Like, when we were at the beach, I wasn't able to actually get access to the... This guy is really getting me. I wasn't able to get access to the bomb launcher because I hadn't activated the blue eco so that I could use the launch pad, so that makes sense. Here, though, I used the blue eco to get that one. Where the hell is this last scout fly? This is where the power of sound comes in, being able to listen carefully. Hear that the box makes a certain sound when you're near it. Like, the eco makes a certain sound when you're near it, too. Unless... Oh, that's all water. Oh, that's actually how I died, so we're not gonna jump back into that. No, thank you. Where was the jump? My jump just didn't jump. Maybe we'll just backtrack this way. They got the bright yellow sun. The big yellow one is the sun. I'm just not getting a jump. Back over here, I was like, why? Like, I was asking myself, what? No. And now I'm gonna die, because this thing's gonna eat me! Very sad. Very sad. Yeah, so much for dying once, or not, or going through the whole game without dying once. You know what, I will say that as much as I would have... Okay, well, now we're just getting a little ridiculous here. As much as I would have liked to get through it, I probably would have died once I got to the ice level once or twice, because I know there's a couple jumps there that I have missed in the past, and... Alright, I know I got a roll jump for this one. Scout fly power cell. Air guitar. Boom. Alright, now I think it's just the muse. Yup. Then how many? Alright. Still a handful. That's still a handful of precursor orbs that I'm missing. Did I go in there and collect those ones that were on the ground? I don't think I did yet. I don't think I did yet. No, I did. Where are you? Running out of ideas of where these orbs could be. I mean, it's 28 orbs. No, I'm sorry, 18 orbs. Can't even math right. 18 orbs that I'm missing. I mean, that's not like, it's not like one or two to where like they're just kind of like hidden somewhere. Like they gotta be in a pretty obvious spot. There are a few down along the beach, but on the other side of the island. Oh, on the other side of the island. Let's see, I want to make sure there's none... None over here. I think I know what you're talking about, too. Once you go through and you do the big fight, I think there might be some to the right of there. I thought there were some over here in the beginning, but there wasn't, and I don't know why I'm checking again. Launch me up here. Alright, so if I backtrack this way. Alright, so go up and keep hugging the left side. I think they're like over, I think they're over there, right? On that side of the beach. Oh, is it those? Did I not get those before? I don't think I had an eco. I don't think I had blue eco to get them before. How did I land on this lurker? I guess I gotta make sure that I use that blue eco to get over here. Gotta go fast. Three left. Missing 3. Huh. Need more blue eco so I can just pick them up by running near them. Aha! Got him. Appreciate you. Appreciate the walkthrough there. Oh! Alright, now I can head on back, because that's 100% complete on Misty Island right there, because the Muse is going to get picked up. Look at that, scout flies. Then how many power cells do I have? 350? Yeah, and I can go get the power cells from our boy. To go. I will say, I do like the animation when he picks up Eco for the first time, and he kind of does that, like, Mario-type jump, like the Yahoo. He obviously doesn't say that. Alright, where is the boat? Goodbye, Misty Island. Never again. It was a one-time ride. There's really nothing else over there other than those precursor orbs that were sitting down by the beach. And then everything else was just like, hey, we're all here. And there's a little itty bitty spot down there with just random blue eco. Alright, where... He's in this house. Yeah, this one right here.
Oh, my muse! You saved her! Oh, you really are the best. Here, take this power cell.
We're heroes!
I need it now that I have my inspiration back.
Slam dunk. Alright, 32 power cells. Get those two right there. Alright, we're moving and grooving, folks. So we have Geyser Rock 100% complete there. Sand over Village. Oh, I'm missing some oh, I know where they are. I know exactly where those are. Alright, those don't count. The beach. Missing 11 precursor orbs on the beach? We're gonna have to take a trip to the beach then. Let's go to the beach. Why do I have a feeling they're gonna be somewhere in the water? Just like randomly in the water somewhere. Nope, nope, no, no. No, no. No. Here I'm missing 11. It might be those ones right there, but I thought I grabbed those earlier. I want to say they're probably just going to be in the water somewhere. Oh, there's a couple. Alright, so that puts us to, what, 6 missing? Are any more in the water? Oh, that was just a rock. That's a rock. Big structure to the left. Appreciate that. Much appreciated. That's a bang right there. And we're gonna hop, skip, and a jump. Look at him go, look at him go! Come on, keep carrying me, Blue Eco, keep carrying me. Maybe able to get me all the way. Oh, I missed my turn. Alright, now we're gonna go back to my homie over here. Sometimes these platforming in this game sometimes just like I don't know, the controller is just a little wonky.
For your gift, another power cell.
Love this guy's voice. Great voice. Great choice, whoever decided this was gonna be the voice for this dude. Great choice.
You have proven yourself worthy. Here is a power cell.
Yeah. All right. I think that's everything because the remaining precursor orbs are going to be found once I actually hike up this right here. I could go to Kira. And... Yep, there it is. Oh, a little lag here. Loading up the... Kinda wonky.
Great! You have the 20 cells needed to power my heat shield. Now be careful. The shield will only protect your zoomer till it reaches 500 degrees, so try to keep her cool. Flying over open lava will definitely heat you up fast.
Gonna heat up fast.
Hit 500 degrees and it's over.
Over? Like burning molten metal over?
The fire canyon gets pretty hot, so keep a lookout for jumps to keep you off the hot ground.
Yeah.
I've also released several blue cooling balloons you can use to drop the shield's temperature quickly. Oh, and when you get across, don't forget to activate the teleport gate in the Blue Sage's lab. Then we'll be able to teleport over and meet you. Good luck!
Alright. Let's ride. Here we go. Gotta keep this sucker cool.
Hit those balloons to cool off!
Don't hit the giant boxes of Dark
There's
Ego.
scoutflies out here, too! Ride on the raised precursor stuff to keep us cool. Woo, see if we can catch air off those lurkers!
Gotta go fast. No, 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 no. Oh, oh, oh.
Use the up turn to steer harder!
Oh, crap. Oh, the balloons don't respawn? Oh, that's difficult. Oh, I might blow up. I might blow up. Oh, no, 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 we're not gonna blow up. Nice, I got all those. I gotta go back, though. I gotta go back. I don't know if they're gonna respawn. No, I think I probably gotta dock first, get off, and then get back on and drive over and get the scout fly. That's what I'm gonna have to do.
Wahoo! We made it!
And it's not over yet. I gotta go back. Missed the scout fly. Versus right on. Right on this edge. There's a turn right here. Yeah, right here. Okay, hey, listen, I gotta kind of hit this thing. Wait, what? Alright. Now I gotta flip around real quick and not die. Turn, 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 turn. I actually might blow up. Because there's nothing that's gonna actually give me any coolant. I popped all the balloons already. Yep. No bueno. But got everything they needed to be got. We are at 35% as we make our way to the Rock Village. Rock Village. Alright, let's open up the portal so we can get Kira and Samos through.
Whoa! I don't think I'll ever get used to that teleporter tingling sensation. Hey! It looks like the Blue Sage threw a party.
Oh my! Rock Village is on fire!
One heck of a party.
No, I mean Rock Village is being bombarded with flaming boulders.
Nope.
Oh, and it looks like the Blue Sage is working on a levitation machine to move them. Assuming it's operational, we're gonna need power cells to fuel it. I guess you two are going to have to find some more.
We'd better take a look at his notes. Jack, go check on the villagers. Then come back and give us an update. And take the fur ball with you.
Take the fur ball with you.
Apparently, the precursor structure just off the coast leads to an underwater lost city. The Blue Sage has
Really
been trying
fun
to
level,
figure
the
out how he can bring
underwater
one of the
lost
chambers
city.
to the surface, but he was never successful. You should check it out.
Aren't there a lot of lurker sharks in that water?
Why? Are you scared?
Me? Of course not. Just looking out for Jack here. You know what a chicken he can be.
Well, if you swim out over the coral reef, I doubt the lurker sharks will bother you. They don't like shallow water.
Kind of interesting that's the first time that they mention how certain enemies don't like the shallow water. But alright, so with that, it's going to bring us to Rock Village. We're at 35%.